George, you must be absolutely delighted.
Yeah, it's a magnificent result, and I think it was a magnificent performance.
The goal, Aidan claimed it, Tom claimed it, Joel claimed it, and eventually Aidan got it.
Aidan got it, yeah, and it's things that we worked on. And we knew it was going to be difficult today. We know the way they play. They're terrific at the way they play, the way they set up. And we knew that it might be a set play at the end, it might win the game for us. So that's what we practice, and today it came off.
These aren't Sutton League for nothing, are they?
Oh, they're a good side. Like I said, the way they play their football, the way they set up, they're the best team in the league at that way. We knew it was going to be a battle. It was a battle for us, but second clean sheet, 3 games, fantastic.
7 points out of 9 for James. He must be, I know he said he's lost his voice, he must be sat there delighted.
I think he's delighted with the players. I think he's delighted with the response that he's got from the players. He doesn't leave a stone unturned. He was here Saturday watching the game. He cuts the videos. There's not a player that goes out there that doesn't know his role and what is expected of him.
Pick the bones out of the team. Kyle, that back three of Will, Aidan and Lawrence is working, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And I felt today that if they stayed strong today and defended well, that we could win the game. That's how important the goalkeeper and the back three. And of course the wing backs have got a very, very important role to play for us. With James's team, they've got to be superbly fit the way that they play. And I thought they showed a fantastic desire tonight and deserved to win the game.
Keeps his cards close to his chest. When signings come, they come in twos, don't they?
Yeah, he knows what he wants. He knows what he wants. He knows the way he wants his teams to play. He knows the type of players that he wants, and he goes and gets them. And that's what he did at Gloucester. Yeah. He took over a club at Gloucester that were, relegation fight every year. Were playing at Evesham, didn't have their own ground. He took that over at a really bad time, kept them up, took them into a full-time model, set a youth set up there, 7 points clear at the top of the league. That's what he's done.
Yeah, looking from the team to the front to the back, I think on the 90 minutes we just edged it anyway, don't you think? We just about deserve it. Because Sutton played well.
Well, I mean, Dan, the analyst, said that we had 11 shots first half. Yeah. Away at Sutton, second in the league. And people will say, we defended magnificent, but 11 shots in the first half. I think that tells
them as well.
But I think that tells you the way that the manager sets his teams up.
2-0 guys today, George and Joel. What do you make of them two?
Yeah. Well, again, he knows the type of players that he wants. He knew them, and I've got to give credit to the chairman and the board of directors. For allowing them to bring them in.
You're on a return back to the club you left a few years ago. Are you, on your return, glad to be back?
Oh gosh, this is the only place to be, is in the dugout. That's what you miss, being on the team bus, being in the team dressing room, and you miss nights like this where you've got a magnificent performance, a magnificent result. That's what you live for.
That's Will's 5th booking. He's a 1-match ban on Saturday. Will it give somebody like Yossi or even Jamie Sharman a chance of a game?
It does, absolutely. Yeah. But we've got a lot of games coming up over the Christmas period, and the manager said in the dressing room, everyone's going to be involved. Yeah. It's not just 11 men. The modern day game now is not an 11-man game anymore. The subs come on. The players who are not involved tonight, they will have a big part to play over the Christmas period. Yeah,
Picking Bones a bit Curtis for a shifting again today, didn't he? Did he tire?
No, we were. The manager was concerned because the referee had said to him, 1 more and he's off. Yeah. And the manager felt that he couldn't go down to 10 players, and that was why he made the substitution. Yeah,
Jack McCourt is probably not quite match fit, but another good shift today.
He's an experienced player. I mean, the way he was talking, the way he was motivating people, talking to people, moving people into places, that's experience.
We say it every week, Tom, clearing corners. You can't take it off him, can you?
He's absolutely magnificent. And sometimes we'd like to save his legs, because he must do a midfield player's running. His stats he must be running 10k every game, Tom, because he's back in his own box, then he's back in the opposition box. But no, magnificent.
How did it feel from a point of view tonight, all those his own fans? It's nice to have fans back in change a bit of atmosphere, isn't it?
Well,
Even though it's only on fans.
I think the thing with this virus is I think it's shown football how important supporters are. And I'm not sure in the past whether clubs, have treated their supporters the best way. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
But I think they realise now.
Too early to speak, but one of the directors says today we're on his way back.
Well,
Be a nice thought, wouldn't it?
Absolutely, and nothing would please us within the football club more than that. But it's a long way to go. There's a lot of games to go. We enjoy this one tonight, and then the lads can rest up tomorrow. And on Thursday morning, believe you me, this is finished with the manager.
It's gone now, hasn't it?
Finished. This will be finished on Thursday morning, and it will be Barnet. Everything will be geared towards Barnet.
Any bumps and knocks looking to Barnet on Saturday? Anybody? You get your knocks and boos on.
Of course. I think there'll be some tired legs there tonight. But again, that we'll rest them down tomorrow and have a look at them on Thursday, ready for Saturday.
And I think the gentleman side of me is going to nudge. I don't think I've seen us win on the 4G pitch. It's different, isn't it?
It's very difficult, and it suits the way they play. They get things in behind you, and they get up on the second ball. They're brilliant at the way they do that. And we knew what was coming today, and we combated it well, and in the end we thoroughly deserved to win the game.
I suppose you don't realise James has actually worked with a 4G pitch, hasn't he? So he knows what to...
Absolutely.
Again, it's methodical, isn't it?
Everything, there's not, like I said, it's not a stone goes unturned in his prepreration for
That's
his
including
team.
with you as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. All his staff, he always involves his staff. He asks their opinion. And then at the end of the day, he makes his own opinions, obviously, but he's not frightened to ask people's opinions.
Well, one final if Barnet score a few goals as well, don't we? So it should be an interesting game.
It will be a very interesting game. Like I say, we'll enjoy this one tonight. We'll rest them up tomorrow, and then Thursday we'll do our preparation for Saturday.
Tell him to have his glass of red wine, bring his voice back. He always has a glass of red wine when they win. So buy him one for me. Tell him thank you very much. George,
After tonight, I'll buy him a bottle.
George, thank you for your time. We'll see you Saturday.
Thank you very much.